Hello, everybody. How are you, everybody who is watching this fantastic program? I'm very happy to have you today. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to enjoy the beauty of basic engineering and scientific mathematics in our online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. My name is Olenjolaim Moko TAYAI Losingo. Simply call me Olenjolaim. I'm a Tanzanian. I'm doing these programs in Tanzania, and I'm doing specifically to help ordinary diploma students in Tanzania. However, that I would like to welcome both national and international students or national and international viewers who are watching this program, because the subject or modules or courses that I'm going to teach you are universal. It means that are being covered in every country or in every continent in the universe or in the planet Earth. So I'm electronics and telecommunication engineer by profession, and God has given me a number of gifts, but God has given me a gift of teacher. So I'm a teacher actually that who can teach you from primary education to undergraduate education. So I will be your teacher in this program. I'm also an engineer, so you can call me Sir Olenjolai or Engineer Olenjolai. Those are my right professions. And I'm not just using those professions, but what I'm telling you, I'm a teaching and also I'm engineering. So teaching and engineering and programming, I'm also a programmer, right? So teaching is in me, teaching is in me, and I am in teaching. Engineering is in me, and I am in engineering. And also programming is in me, and I am in programming, right? So that's the kind of gifts, that powerful gifts that God has hidden in me, and just the moment that I have to release and use effectively in order to solve the real life problems. So let's take this opportunity to welcome you into one of our online institutions that's called Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolaim. Simultaneously, because I'm teaching you basic engineering and scientific mathematics, and you'll be dealing with this simultaneous equation, I would like to welcome you into one of our official YouTube channel that's called Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolaim. Then, after you've been welcomed anywhere else, the next question is, what are these people doing? Why am I here? What can I do? What are we doing? Why do you need Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania? All of those questions, and even so many questions that are going on in your mind. I cannot answer all of them, but I can answer important and the actual conceptual or relevant questions. And one question that I want to answer is, what is the vision of Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania square bracket Olenjolaim? Well, the vision that we have in our mind is to teach, train, incubate, mentor, lead, encourage some students who will be ready to take the classroom instruction in extracting knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from the informal and formal ordinary education, right, in engineering or science, in order to combine with the knowledge, with understanding, and wisdom that you are going to teach them to extract it from the Word of God written in the Holy Bible, in order to solve real life problems. There are so many real life problems in our country, that beautiful country that Tanzania, in all our 31 regions, including Unguja, Pemba, and Mafia, which need engineering solutions and just needs the ordinary diploma engineering solution. So it means that we have so many problems that are waiting for ordinary diploma students, and that's why educational systems has preferred to have ordinary diploma education, because there are small scale real life problems in engineering and science need the knowledge of diploma level. It does not need the knowledge of postgraduate or undergraduate, however that they can even themselves solve. So the main objective here in this, the main objective for Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania is is to train you on how you have to think differently and think outside the box. We'll be teaching you the classroom contents, but we'll teach you how you can think outside of the box. So as I say, welcome. We have one of our official YouTube channel that's called Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolaim, and we'll be using this. We use these platforms or just to share all the videos and all the contents that we are going to study together. So you have to be a good student and a serious student for you to benefit in this program. Before I explain briefly about the the divisions of what or the work of Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, I would like to present to you. I would like to give you instructions on how you can register. Registration to Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, OLENJOLAM. So let me share with you, or let me present to you the steps that you have to follow for you to be registered permanently to be a student of Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. The first step, if you don't have an email, go to the Google or go to any browser. When you have the internet, create a new email. Create, or we call it open, a new email address. It can be the Gmail or it can be Yahoo Now. So either of the two. In case you have an email, then we ask you to skip this first step. Then means that do the second step. Sign in. Sign in what? Sign in YouTube channel. No, sign in YouTube platform. Okay, YouTube by using your email. The second step, when you're in YouTube right now, ask you to search what? Ask you to search Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket or. Okay, so sign in YouTube by the email. Okay, sign in YouTube by your email. Then search Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAI. Just write this one, copy and paste. Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAI. Because I know possibly that somebody would have downloaded this video and shared it to you. So that's why that I'm giving you just information for you to access more as well as you can. Then the first step, when you will see the buttons like this, and then there's a national flag at the middle of this button. So click that buttons, and then you're already in Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, square bracket OLENJOLAI. So when you are there, at your right hand side below of this video, you see the software button which has been written subscribe. So click that. Click it once. When you click it, the color background will change and the text also will change into subscribe. Once you are done with this first step, then we ask you to click once, because once you are done with this step, the icon of the bell will appear. So we ask you to click once. This icon of the bell, you see 3 options. You see all, personalized, and none. Just choose the options of all. Then afterward, you are already registered. And there is no time to time or semester to semester registration in Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, square bracket OLENJOLAM. So you just have only one lifetime's registration for the rest of your life, right? Then the next stage, we know that we enjoy our contents. We don't post ourselves or overconfidence ourselves, but we know the cost we are paying ourselves on preparing what we are teaching. So whenever you enjoy anything else in life as a human being, you know the idea that comes in our mind, we want to share with people who we love. So you know that after you learn these contents, you remember that one of your classmates, schoolmate, who's studying at the Mbeya University of Science and Technology, or you have one of your colleagues in Karume Institute of Science and Technology, then you want to share. So it means that you can click an icon which has been written share, and then you can share with your friends the link of this video through WhatsApp, through Facebook, through Twitter, through Instagram, through Telegram, through your email, through TikTok, etc., etc., etc. So when you share the link, then you give him these instructions, he or she will also be registered, and will be registered permanently. There is no limitation. In normal physical schools, there's the limitations of the number of students. The good thing in online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolaim, there is no limitations of the number of students. So we used to register students every day, and there's no the deadlines for you to be registered. Wonderful. That's the power of the digital technology. And there is no physical meeting between the registrar and the student. Wonderful. So everything you do online, you are doing your own business, and then you enjoy the beauty of digital technology and digital multimedia. Well, wonderful. So after having these instructions, I believe that you've done it. You're done with that state. Let us come into today's session. We have more than 2 departments. One department is called Departments of the Kingdoms of Heaven, and then another department is called Basic Engineering and Scientific Mathematics. This is the very important departments to help ordinary diploma students, because one of the subjects that leading to let students, ordinary diploma students, to have supplementary or absconding or disco is courses and modules of basic or engineering mathematics in ordinary diploma level. So we are solving critical real-life problems for ordinary diploma. Okay, so we are teaching you more than 6 modules in this program. So in this department, one modules, we call them modules or course, or the modules that we are covering today, or the course, is called Numerical Method and Series. This modules is dedicated to the year of study, 3rd year in NTA level 6 NACTE. So by NACTE, I'll tell you some more the means of NACTE for the international student. And I'll let you join me in lecture 00, the general introduction of numerical methods and series. So we'll be having numbers of lectures in order to cover numerical method and series. So ladies and gentlemen, now you're well informed. Let us go into the business. Are you ready? Are you ready to enjoy the beauty of general introductions of numerical methods and series? If you are ready, tell me in the comment sections and let us go inside. Okay? So, first of all, let me start with this concept first of all. So you say that higher education, or we call it so let's say authorities of what? Of technical education, of college, let's say college, or institution and universities of what? Of Tanzania. Let me share with you the big picture. So this is big picture. It should be in your mind. Okay? So simply, we have education. We have Tanzania education. Tanzania education. Or Tanzania education authorities. Okay. So there are 3 legal authorities of technical education in Tanzania. The first one is called the VETA. The second one is called the NACTE. The third one is called the TCU. So any college or institution or school or center should be accredited by either VETA or NATE or TCU. Okay, so as I say that we have these Tanzanian educational authorities, this abbreviation. We have VETA, say VETA, we have NATE, we have TCU. VETA, it's abbreviation supporting vocational education, and the training authority. The abbreviations is called NAT. It's called the VETA, Vocational Education and the Training Authority. Vocational Education and the Training Authority. Then you have NATE. NATE, it's the shortest form, or abbreviations of National Council for Technical Education. Then you have TCU. TCU is called the Tanzania Commission. This is a legal authority. Commission for Universities. Okay, so here we have Vocational Education and Training Authority. NAT is National Council for Technical Education, and then TCU is Tanzania Commission for Universities. Wonderful. So where are we right now? When we are talking about numerical methods and series, so you have to understand this. NATE offer educations in the following National Technical Awards. NTA is abbreviation National Technical Award. So NATE offer training, means that vocational training in NTA level 1 to level 3. Then NATE accredit institutions. So this is just the VETA centers are accredited to offer NTA level 1 to level 3. So it's 3 years. Then NATE, which is National Council for Technical Education, this is accrediting institutions, colleges, and universities to provide education or provide the National Technical Awards in the following level. So from level 4 to level 9, which is postgraduate studies. Level 4 to level 6, so remember that in NATE, level 4 to level 6, this is honorary diploma. Then level 7 to level 8, this is bachelor engineering or bachelor in science. And then level 9, this is master in engineering, for example, Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology. TCU, this is focused on knowledge-based. So in most cases, this is offer just the first degree, but also there are some diploma as offering diploma, but not in entry level. Then offering first degree, second degree, or master degree, and also PhD. Okay. So, however, that I think that I'm not sure if there is an NTA level 10. What I know is just there is the highest NTA level is level 9. So in case I will get some other new information, I will share with you. So then, ladies and gentlemen, where are we right now? We are under NAT, National Council for Technical Education. Keep praying for National Council for Technical Education. National Council for Technical Education. Keep praying for it because it's doing a great job. So in NAT, as I say that, currently, there are 3 levels, right? So there are 3 levels of exit. So There are 3 levels, or accrediting institution or colleges or universities that are providing the following. So we have ordinary diploma level, and this we call it NTA level 6. So it's NTA level 4, NTA level 6. Then there is undergraduate. So when you say undergraduate is undergraduate. So it means that simply or bachelor degree in engineering and science. So this is, we call it NTA. So here, the institutions or college can provide the National Technical Award level 7 to level 8. Then there is postgraduate. Say postgraduate. Okay, which is master's for the moment there is master degree in what, which is what, National Technical Award level NTA level 9. So where are we, I and you? Where is ordinary diploma students? So you know where you are. You are here. So we are in the ordinary diploma level, which is NTA level 4 and 6. So if we have a big picture here, this is the 3-year engineering or science education. So this 3-year is being divided into the following branches. This is the big picture. We have to remember this several times as we can. So the first year, and this first year, you've been rewarded after you graduated successful. You've been rewarded NTA level. You've been rewarded NTA level 7. NTA level 7. NTA level. So you've been rewarded NTA level what? NTA level. Level 4. Excuse me. Then this is second year. This is NTA level 5. Then you have to study 3rd year. There's no shortcut. And here you'll be awarded NTA level 6, but no exit in between NTA level 6, which is ordinary diploma. This is certificate for basic. This is basic technician level. This is technician level. This is ordinary diploma level. So where we find numerical methods? It's here. In this NTA level 6, again we have a big picture. We have 2 semesters, right? We have 2 semesters. We have semester 1, first semester, and we have second semester. In the first semester, we learned the module called the conics and differential equation. DE, differential equation. The second semester right now, we have to learn the module called the numerical series, numerical methods. For the NTA level, for the OD19, it also learns complex number, numerical method series and what? And complex number. So numerical method and what? Numerical method and series. Numerical method and the series. So here we are. So you have numerical methods and what? And series. So if you have numerical method, numerical methods and what? And series. Numerical method and what? And series. So there we have numerical method and series. So now, this is the name of the course or module. So we have what? We have two main topics there. The first topic is called the numerical methods. Numerical methods. And then the second topic is called the series. It's called the series. So we'll be dealing with those main topics. This we call them the main topics, two main topics, numerical method and what? And series. Okay? So copy these instructions because I want to clean the blackboards and then deal with this stuff or keep on introducing the concept to you. So the next part which I'm going to present to you in these general introductions of what of numerical method and series is called what? It's called the it's called the reference books, materials, and notes that you need for you to master numerical methods and what in series. Okay, so stay connected until we meet there. Wonderful. So our my beloved students, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue with the general introductions of our beautiful module that's called the numerical methods and series. And right now, I would like to share with you, I would like to present before you, you are the most honored and most wonderful engineer, or not engineer actually, excuse me. I would like to take this opportunity that you are a prospective engineer, you're expected engineer, right? So right now, I know that I would like to take this opportunity, you as a beautiful, a wonderful and creative technicians in engineering and science, let's right now discuss about the reference books, notes, and materials that you need to refer when you want to master about 30, when you want to master about numerical method and series, right? So the reference books, materials, and notes of 40 of numerical methods, excuse me for this minor mistake, numerical methods. Okay. Reference books, materials, and notes of numerical, this is the name of the modules for NTA numerical, NTA level 6, numerical methods. I used to teach also numerical methods in the subject called the advanced mathematics or pure mathematics for the Form 6. This is a very interesting topic, but here also I'm going to teach you in a different style. So you have to stay tuned, you'll get something new, and I will simplify your life in such a way that you'll be amazed. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we can categorize the reference books, materials, and notes of numerical method and series into two books, materials, and writing, and the notes into two main categories. So we have texty reference books, materials, and written notes, and also we have question and answer reference writing books, questions and answers material, QN materials. So in case of the numerical method and so let me just give you a good focus. The first reference material that you need for you to master numerical method, the modules of numerical method and series, is called the course or module outline given by your class teacher of numerical methods and series. Ask him or her to give you what course outline or module outline. For example, at DIT, Actual Technical College, this is called Sub-Enabling Outcomes paper. It can be 1 page. In most cases, it's 1 page, and also it comprises a watch at the specific objective that students has to achieve at the end of learning numerical methods and series. I know because myself, I used it to be a tutorial assistant at Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology, and I used to teach honorary diploma in undergraduate student. So then the second reference material, the second reference textbook that you need, it's the 5th edition of the book called Basic Engineering Mathematics. Say it with me. Basic Engineering Mathematics. The author is called John Bett. John Bett. I know that you have been disappointed with mathematics. I know that possibly you have been getting something we used to call it in most of the institutions, SUIT. SUIT means you get double supplementary of courses or modules in mathematics. I want to tell you that the light is in your computer. The light is at your hand right now. I do want to tell you that I used to teach students who were looking for just the minimum continuous assessment and the minimum motive and the minimum final exam, the minimum marks for the final exam, for them to pass the final exam. But wonderful, I used to tell you that I was a student at the times when I was teaching them. They gave me testimonies that even some of them, they had a higher score more than myself who I taught them. So I have such kind of the testimonies, and just to be connected, you will hear those students testifies, because I was very happy, because any good teacher is the one who loves his or her students to be prosperous more than him or her, right? So the second reference book is called Basic Engineering Mathematics by John Bell. I'm going to use this book, so you should have it, either soft copy or hard copy. So this is a very interesting book. But the third reference book that again we need to master numerical methods and series is called 6th editions High Engineering Mathematics by John Bell. The word high engineering should not surprise you or should not make you annoyed, okay, or make you surprised or make you disappointed. The issue is you have to understand that there are some, just we are looking for the two topics, numerical methods and series. And series, in other words, we call it algebra. But series is not a new topic, as I said. We used to learn it in Form 3. That's called sequence and series, right? So the first reference book is called the Higher Engineering Mathematics by Ramana B.V. It doesn't mean that you should go through all of these reference books, because I know you're not studying the modules of 4 of numerical method and series itself. You have also some other modules, but at least you should have at least 5 of this list. So this is a very interesting book that's been authored in 2007. The first reference book is called, it's the first edition, Pure Mathematics 1 by J.K. Backhouse, SP.T. Holsworth. Okay, these are the two authors. They've been great mathematicians. They've been teaching mathematics for a long time. And then they sat down and then let's say that let us put what we know in books. It's just like Olenjolaim. Right now, he has decided that let me put what I know about basic engineering mathematics, basic scientific mathematics for ordinary diploma, let me put in video so that it can spread and help millions of ordinary diploma students of the present and future generation. That's the truth. And then if you want to know, just make assessments of this program in 2030. You'll get surprised about millions of students who have already helped it and will be happy. So this is the high engineering mathematics is very, okay, so this is the pure mathematics. So, but I want to say a word about this. I know in most programs, in most engineering ordinary diploma programs, or in most scientific ordinary diploma programs, the students are from 2 different levels. Students are from 3 different levels. There are students who have come from VETA, who have graduated NTA level 3. There are students who have come from advanced education, right? Who didn't succeed to get, who passed it, but they didn't get the score. It means the grades that required for them to, at minimum requirements, to be admitted in undergraduate education. And also it comprises students from ordinary secondary education. And I want to tell you that I will take considerations all of you as students from ordinary secondary education, so that I can teach you the truth and the facts and simplify everything in such a way that you should not spend the entire night and do the fire extinguisher for the numerical methods and series, right? So I want to tell you, myself, I used this book during my advanced education. When we used to study in advanced mathematics or advanced mathematics in Form 5 and Form 6, many students, including myself, that I was not confident to solve Pure 2, Pure 1 and Pure 2. So it means reference number 5 and reference number 6, because these are the same books, but different contents. And even here you find that some of the contents are introductions, and here they've been advanced. So Backhouse, SPT, Holsworth. So, but what I want to tell you, The concept of numerical methods that is being taught in advanced education is closely related with numerical method that you are going to teach ordinary diploma students. So this book will be useful, right, for this one. The concepts of series that we are going to teach you, okay? Actually, this is a very interesting concept. We are going to teach you the concepts of series in such a way that you'll find that we are going to refer this book, Pure Mathematics 1 and Pure Mathematics 2. The good thing that we, as members who have a strong desire to educate present and future generations by using the power of the internet and digital technology, we have established also online diploma library where we have contents to equip our ordinary secondary students. For example, one of our courses is called Pure Mathematics 1. This is the book that I wrote there. So you can order this book. It's a very cheap book. You can order it, you can use it right now, even in NTA level 6. I know you are in the last year of graduating your ordinary diploma educations, but you need this book also when you'll be undergraduate students in some of the concepts if you want to quickly review them. Again, we have some books which are in perfect form. This is called the Pure Mathematics, because the reference number 7 is called Pure Mathematics by Tranta. This is the photocopy of that book, Pure Mathematics by Tranta. Very interesting book. So you can either order the pamphlets or you can order the book itself. But the book will last longer because I believe even some of your children will study basic engineering mathematics or basic scientific mathematics. So you have to keep until they find it. Okay. So even if you buy this one, it needs a great degree of care in order to take consideration. But again, we have a 30 sample from our online diploma polytechnic, from our online diploma library. This is the scientific calculator. It's a reference number 11, number 12, number 10. Scientific calculator, example Casio, function 981 MS. Just you go to the descriptions below, click the buttons that written show more. You'll see the link which will take you into this fantastic library, and we can ship all of this stuff. We can ship all of these books and materials. So you see right now, it is fallen, but still working. Wonderful. We are going to sell, we used to order original scientific calculator from Casio company. So you can order this package, and the shipping cost will be just to spend the same shipping cost as if you order one. And there's a good discount for every student who will be ordering this package for your advancement in numerical methods and series. Okay, so that's the 630, that's the 7th reference books that you need. The 8th reference book is numerical methods and series notes. You need the notes of numerical methods and series prepared by Olenjolaim, Moko, TAYAI, Losingo. Okay, prepared by Olenjolaim, TAYAI, Moko, Losingo. Olenjolaim, Moko, TAYAI, Losingo. That's my name, right? So this will be the second edition. Okay? So it means that this is second edition. You can also order the copy of these notes. Later on, we'll just type them and then distribute even online. Right now, just you have to order it, and you can also place your order physically. So editions or notes by Olenjolaim, Moko, TAYAI, Losingo. So you should have this. You should have the class notes, and also you can have the hard copy. Right? Right now, we are just provide the hard copy. We don't have the soft copy, but keep on praying. We are going to have a soft copy soon, and it will be another edition. Then, the 9th reference that you need class notes of numerical methods and series by your teacher. I know many students, when they find an extraordinary teacher in mathematics or in certain modules, they used to ignore the classroom, the class sessions. I don't want to entertain that. I'm supplementing what will be given in the class. What I'm going to teach you is essential, and what your teachers are going to teach you is important for your present and future life. Nobody who knows everything about numerical methods and series, including myself, I don't know everything about numerical methods and series. I just know a small portion, but I have a responsibility to teach others from what I know about numerical methods and series, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning all these numerical methods and series for the rest of my life. The 10th reference material that you need is called scientific calculator. So as I showed you, this is our beautiful scientific calculator. It's one type of the scientific calculator. You can have also scientific calculator from other companies, but we recommend this one. We have been using it. I've been using this my own scientific calculator, but we have it in our online diploma library. I've been using this Casio calculator for more. I've been referring this Casio calculator for more than 14 years right now, right? So however, that is, some of them they have been failing because they were fake, but for this one, it's original. I've been using it for 3 years right now. Then that's all about the referencing textbook. Then you have questions and answers materials. Questions and answers materials, we just recommend one. We recommend the group of questions and answers materials. These materials will just give you questions of numerical methods and logic and series. Okay? So you should have past papers of tutorial sheets of numerical methods and past papers of tutorial sheet of series. You should have testing 1, which will be testing your knowledge in numerical methods. You should have testing 2, which will test your knowledge in series or both of them. Then you should have testing 3, which will test you about both concept, both topic, numerical method and series. Should have also past paper for the final exams, which comprises numerical method and series. But for the past years, these modules have been called numerical methods and series and complex number. Then you should have or university exam. Should have supplementary final exam. Should have supplementary university exam. Those are the reference material. Again, I want to say this word for the students for the NTA level 60. For the students, we call them OD19. OD19. So D19 at the Restaurants of Technology, they used to learn a module called numerical method, complex number, and series. So you should not worry about the omissions of 40 of complex number, because we used to teach complex number, but as a topic in another module, new module, because the curriculums of DIT has been reviewed. So we'll teach complex number in the modules called the trigonometry, vectors, and complex number. You should not worry about anything. We have a special playlist for complex number, so you can access, you can take advantage of everything that we are going to teach you, and then you should not get confused. So when you get prepared for the final exam, you will find yourself that you are an extraordinary student. So that is okay. So this is all about the reference books that you need for you to master numerical method and reference series. Prerequisite of numerical methods and series. So the prerequisite for if you take considerations of all level secondary students or ordinary secondary students, the first prerequisite is testing sequence. You have to remember about sequence, the topic that we taught you, and series that we taught you in form series-based mathematics. That's all. But numerical method for ordinary secondary education students is the new topic for you. But for the students who come from advanced secondary education, it's not a new topic. You covered it during your Form 6 education. Then post-requisite of numerical methods. Where will you need the knowledge of what numerical methods and logic and series? So you need, when you be pursuing your bachelor degree in engineering, in any programs of engineering, or your bachelor degree in any programs of science. So ladies and gentlemen, I believe that you have understood. Have you understood what I've been teaching? Okay, so in case you have any questions or you didn't understand or you have some more questions, don't hesitate yourself to ask in the comment section below. Right? The comment sections is for you to ask a question, to establish group discussions, to also submit the homeworks that I'm going to leave in every session, and also to give us feedback whether you've understood or not, or what should we improve for you to get happy and your problems being solved, because this is the home of solving students' problem. Okay? Then right now, before we end these sessions, I would like to leave homework 00. This is the first question. It's called the what is numerical method. So please find for me, ask yourself, go into these reference materials, then find the definitions of the word numerical method. Find the definition of the word numerical method. Once you find it, please write for me in the comment section. You should learn how you can use the digital technology and the digital tools for you to learn easily and master the concept and have conducive environment of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that this is the end of session, this is the end of lecture 00 of numerical, of general introductions of numerical methods and series. I would like to invite you in the next lecture, which will be lecture 1, where I will be start teaching the concepts of 40 of numerical method, and to be titled as general introductions of numerical method. Make sure you don't miss it. Go through, watch this video several times until this information that I've declared before you is written in your mind. I know many teachers, they just used to come to class and then give you and start with what is numerical method. That's their teaching style. Both also have taught me a different teaching style, but it has been working for more than 10 years. So I believe even to you, it's going to work even extraordinary, because what I'm teaching you is almost 8% of the mistake that I did myself when I was in advanced education. All right? So I thank God who have created me in his own image and likeness. And I thank God who have given me a gift of teaching. And I thank God who have given you opportunity to join me right now. And I thank God who will give you also an opportunity to attend the next session, which will be the next lecture, which will be lecture 1 of general introductions of numerical methods and writing and series. And I believe that you'll be an active student, and I believe that you will omit any kinds of the fear, so that for yourself to go further as well as you can. So may God bless you abundantly, and keep enjoying the beauty of basic engineering and scientific mathematics. Just the last thing before we end this session, we remind you to subscribe onto our YouTube channel for you to get notification once we add a new video. Remember that we told you we used to add at least 1 video in online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket Olenjolaim. So if you subscribe, you will get official notifications once you are online. And in most cases, we'll be uploading during the morning at 8 p.m. possibly in most cases, unless there are some changes. So it means once you start your session, but we'll be doing the research and listing the sponsor of this program, so it's God himself. Lastly, before we end these sessions, the sponsor of this program, who is taking care of everything, the owner of the idea, the one who has to receive the glory and praise, is only my living God who lives in me. He's the one who is teaching you in me. So he's a sponsor, and that's why he sponsored this program, and that's why you deliver these contents without any paying an amount of money. But God has opened the doors for every student, every parent, every guardian, every sponsor, and every teacher, every mathematician, every engineer, because I'm teaching the engineers. So every DIT alumni, every Arusha Technical alumni can offer our Father who is in heaven his freewheeling thanksgiving, because I have a list of some of them who have done it already, and God is blessing them abundantly and extraordinary. So in order for you to participate, you can offer your freewheeling thanksgiving through this program, so that you participate on the running cost for this program, so that more than 500 videos of numerical, of basic engineering and scientific mathematics for ordinary diploma will be recorded effectively and will be distributed into the mind of every student at the right time, without any kinds of the delay and hassles. So please send your freewheeling thanksgiving through this telephone number 0759745331. I know somebody who is asking a question of how much. No, any amount. Listen the voice of God in your mind. We are not asking you to support us. We don't need the support. We don't need something we call it just like a hub. We just ask you to offer offering, because if you offer offering, God will reward you more than what you've offered. So offer it by faith. So listen the voice of the Holy Spirit in you, because I don't want you to offer even a single 50 Tanzania shillings and then you don't get anything from God. All right? I believe that you've understood. So again, read the descriptions below in order for you to get more information about it, and you also see the list of our other online schools that we are training different levels of the students. So until we meet, this is Sir or this is engineer. This is a national teacher and engineer in electronics and telecommunication called Olenjolaim Moko TAYAI Losingo. Simply call me Engineer Olenjolai or Teacher Olenjolai. I'm not boasting myself. God has given me a gift of teaching, and God has given me a gift of solving engineering problems and computer programming problems. There are some good news. There are more good news that coming to you through this program. So stay tuned until we meet in the next session. May God bless you abundantly. Keep praying for me. Keep praying for you. And may God protect you until we meet in the next session, which is we meet the lecture 00.